It is time for the next week of iCast, your freaking awesome replays. Let's hop into game. It is time for the Diversity Hire Challenge, where Protoss, Zerg, and Terran players show just how fucking progressive they are. Look at how diverse the workplace is. We've got a fucking random adept in the army in the late game, even though we don't have glaives and shit like that. Look at that, it's an infester with no upgrades. Woo, whoop-de-doop, aren't we so fucking progressive with our goddamn tokenism? Down here in the bottom left, in the blue, it's Skinny Malink. And up here in the top right, in the red, representing Clan Angel, it's Kylo. Kylo. Fucking, it's gonna be some French dude in chat. It's like, it's Kylo. And I'm like, your face is a Kylo, mate. Kylo says, are you going for a cheesy strat? All right, interesting way to start here. Good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun. Told race, honestly, thank you. You're going for a cheesy strat? Not today, says Skinny Malek. Hinting that it's a departure from the norm. I like the honesty here. Skinny Malek's like, well, normally I am a cheesy bastard, but not today. So, of course, guys, this one was all about... they're all in chat trying to tell me how to pronounce it. They're like, it's Caillou. Sorry, guys. It's clearly Kai Lao. Thank you very much. Why don't you guys calm down, all right, there? Sit down in the corner with Francois, all right? Francois and Kai Lao here, the two of my most favoritist French of names, are completely fine. Thanks, Griffinator, for the resub. Much love, dude. Kai Lao versus Skinny Malink. That's this one. If you guys want to get your replays in for next week, guys, the challenge is Peasants Revolt. I just had a friggin' ball playing this one. The challenge originally was every time you attack with your army, bring 16 or more workers, because, you know, like, they're leading the army now. Like, we've just had a revolution. We've murdered all those upper class officers. And now we've got a bunch of fucking, illiterate fucking, I don't know, factory workers and whatever, just being like, yeah, I'm going to fucking be the general now. All right. I actually won my first game, but it had nothing to do with the 16 workers. I said, this challenge is probably a little bit too hard, so we've toned it down. Let's just bring 4 workers or more. But I will give you bonus points the more workers you bring. So basically, we've left it open to your own creativity. You can bring as few as 4 workers with each attack to make it into a peasants' revolt, you know, with the peasants leading the army. Or you can bring as many as you friggin' want. So who knows? Maybe we see some like mineral thief style, let's bring 300 workers and attack our opponent sort of shit. Either way, send your replays in, guys. Of course, this is ICYFAR on the new day. If you're a bit confused, we always do it today now. My Monday morning, Australia time. That's Sunday evening or afternoon if you're in America or Europe. It's going to be on the same time every week. And it should be on the same time next week as well. So get your replays in, have some fun with it. And let's take a look here at Captain Dickhead. Decides to come into a mineral line. Oh my god. This is like walking into a scary biker bar, picking the biggest guy and trying to fight him. Yeah, it doesn't go well. His buddy just like stabs you in the fucking kidney and you just bleed out on the floor. So that normally Captain Dickhead is a bit more of a wily guy. He kind of like goes in, you know, jabs you, runs away, lures you into an alleyway, pops out from behind a dumpster with a screwdriver and stabs you in the back of the throat. Like that sort of shit, you know? That Captain Dickhead, that was like Captain Dickhead imitation fucking pleb version beta tier. Didn't really get a lot done. Now Skinny Malink here is going to try and slowly get that wall off up on the other side. Of course, Kylau has that third base finishing. Roachmoran on the way. It's doing pretty good. What league is this? I see people asking in chat. I don't know. I don't look at the loading screen for a reason. It's because I don't care. We've seen GM games that look like they're in Platinum, and we've seen Silver games that look like they're in Diamond. It's ICYFAR. The whole point is different StarCraft. StarCraft that adds a little bit of stupidity, a little bit of special. Not the player, who, by the way, amazing run in GSL on the weekend. Hope you guys watched those matches. I just finished catching up on them last night. Some awesome games in that group. Some disappointments, some amazing finishes. I mean, any of those players getting knocked out of that group is obviously a disappointment, but damn, it was awesome. So, okay, looks like this is going to be like a DT drop opening. I think we got a Prism on the way, DT Shrine, Skinny Malink here. It's actually going to hit like a reasonably timed DT drop timing. It's just had the very risky, you know, wall off on the high ground here, which would have died to any amount of speedlings flooding in. Luckily did not die to it. Kyleau's like, nice wall, buddy. I feel like this has got to be sent in by Kylau, right? He talks too much shit. You know, he doesn't shut up. Kyla's like instant Artosis pylon though. And this Overlord has a bit of a laser in the butt. Does end up running away. Warp Prism's going across the map. Yeah, this actually feels like a Masters game. This is like Masters 3 or something, guys. Maybe Diamond 1. Don't know. There hasn't really been a lot of interaction. APM's not all that high. Maybe Diamond 2. We'll take a look and see. 3 DTs warping in. That's going to come on in here. So... Oh, there's a Nidus Worm on the way. But fuck. Is there even any units to stop these DTs, man? Kai Lao has no idea. Except he's building a Spore and a Spine on the edge of his main. Okay. Seems to have some idea. There was a Warp Prism coming up from this thing. Oh, the Spore's exposed. The Spore's exposed. One DT goes down. The DTs do decide to change targets at the last second there. But 2 of them do escape. Not the end of the world. Good defense by Kai Lao. Who's Nidus Worm? Where is it? Where's it hidden? Oh, it's hidden behind the natural down here, guys. Burrow's on the way as well. So once he notices units in, he can burrow them and unburrow them like a real bag of shit. I like it. And look at that, Overlord just ready to put a fucking butthole down. Skinny Malink's like, yeah, just building some units, man. So we haven't really seen too much diversity high. We've seen DTs, Stalkers, Adept, Sentries. I like the variety from Skinny. On the other side, Lings, a couple of Roaches, Queens. All right, you know, I mean, it's nothing too diverse just yet, but it's early days. It's 6 minutes into the game. Does feel like we're going to see a cheeky butthole pop up any moment now, though. We've got DTs coming back in on the third. Oh, no units to defend. Oh, even going to warp in a couple of Adepts. Is even going to click on that hatchery with those DTs. Very ambitious. Having a little bit of confusion about what to target fire, though. Oh, does save the DTs. I love it. Don't you guys love it when you watch someone and you see them change targets every second? We call that the Florencio prioritization. There is actually a pyramid they teach people at Florencio's science school. And it's like, you guys know how there's a food pyramid? There's an attack target priority pyramid. Now, I can't remember all of it, but off the top of my head, I believe basically it goes target one thing the most. That's the bottom of the pyramid. And that's always got to be the most important thing. And there's a whole set of rules to figure out what that is. But the important thing is to never finish killing that and then to change targets to attacking something else. And then before you kill that, to also then change to the third tier of the pyramid. So basically the Florencio targeting pyramid is all about trying to tap as many things as possible without killing them to maximize your damage due to Zerg regen. So you're giving the Zerg more overall hit points so that you can deal more damage. It's just part of his overall strategy that really, you know, basically has proven idiots like Pig, Artosis, Rotterdam, and these other guys who claim they're experts of StarCraft. It's basically proved they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. You know, but I'm trying to embrace the new way of understanding the Florencio pyramid of focus fire. It's kind of incredible. It's kind of great. Here we go. There is finally a Nidus Worm popping up, a casual 3 minutes after it's ready, and it's empty. Oh no, this is like when you go to take a shit, and then you sit down and you go, wait, there's nothing there. And you just do like a little fart and that's it. And you're like, that was it. And then it comes out just when you're about to pull your pants up. And then pops back in apparently. He's prairie dogging it. He's prairie dogging this Nidus Worm, guys. For those who don't understand what prairie dogging it is, that's when like a prairie dog pokes its head in and out of the hole. That's kind of like what we're seeing here from Kai Lao. It's all about, you know, just kind of, is it gonna, oh, it's going out, it's going in, you know, like it's a little bit dangerous, honestly, but I do enjoy it. I do enjoy a little bit of that. It kind of adds some hype, a bit of suspense. And we do see Skinny Malink, I think, might actually be doing the challenge, guys. There's a fucking random Disruptor and a random Archon in here. I don't know about you guys, but we've seen DTs, Stalkers, Sentries, Adepts, Immortals, DTs. Now there's a random Archon, a random Disruptor. This is fucking awesome. Meanwhile, this Zerg is like your typical Zerg. Is like, I make roaches and Zerglings and I attack move them. And you're like, oh, that's very exciting. You big strategy there, huh? And he was like, well, I'm not about the compositional strategy, I'm about the micro. You mean you attack move your units? And he's like, yes. And you're like, okay. All right, buddy. Good on ya. Zerg players, as always, with their very exciting compositional diversity. Meanwhile, another Nidus Worm does pop in the main. Skinny Malink had an Immortal up there, and it looks like he pulled it back to his main army. Shit. You hear the screech, you go, oh, fuck. Thankfully, Kai Lao is prairie dogging it again, pops a single queen out, and decides to just drop some creep tumor. Oh my god, that's like when a rabbit. You guys ever had a pet rabbit do shit on the carpet? It's like not even that annoying. Like, it's just like a clean little pellet, but you're like, well, it's still poo. I still don't want it on the carpet in my house. Can you not, you stupid pet rabbit? That's essentially what that move was. I don't know if Kyle was trying to win or he's just trying to piss his opponent off. It really feels a lot more like he's just trying to annoy his opponent. Still doesn't have roach speed, but god damn, that's a shit ton of roaches. Oh! The panic disruptor shot barely evades hitting his whole army, only takes out 2 of his own zealots. I'm going to go ahead and grade that on the scale of bronze to pro. That's actually a Masters League disruptor shot right there. For those who don't know, the disruptor is this shot where if it's below Masters League, 80% of the time it hits your own army. That's what this unit is all about. This is the unit where every time you panic, it's not like the fainting goat that just passes out in battle. It's the fucking, it's the goat that goes berserk and bites its fucking family. You know, you're like, what the fuck happened to that goat? Who let it near the goddamn? It's they're not the magic mushrooms, they're the frenzy mushrooms. You know, the fucking ones with like way too many colored spots on them and shit. You're like, okay, it's got purple and glowing green spots on this mushroom. We probably shouldn't eat it. You feed it to your pet goat and the goat's just fucking like running around like eating kittens and shit. And you're like, okay, that's probably not safe for consumption. Anyways, the disruptor is still there. We've got 2 Stargates going on. It looks like Skinny Malink continuing here. To go with the diversity hires, like, I'm up against Mass Roachling. Really probably should just make Storm, more Archons, more Immortals. You know what? Let's go for two Stargates. Let's fucking do it. Let's just get some more diversity in here to show how progressive a Protoss player we are here on Neuropugnancy. We've just got so many different types of Protoss. We don't stick to just a boring Charge Lot Immortal Archon army. We get all of the fucking Protoss. It is just... Void Rays, yeah, we hire fucking Chads. It doesn't matter if they have a trust fund. They have talent too. We've got a fucking Immortal, yeah. A couple of Disruptors, some Archons. This is just fucking fantastic. This is how you play PvZ, motherfuckers. Kalal still here on a very advanced Zerg composition of Roach Ravager Zergling. Lots of diversity there. I mean, can you... Jesus Christ, talk about crushing the individual creative freedom out of a Zerg composition right here. I'll make more Roaches and Ravagers and then more. Finally has realized Roach speed's probably a good upgrade, so I'm liking that. Has even more Roachling down here. Oh my god. How much Roachling Ravager can you have on the map? Holy shit. These Zealots are going to go down, but they are distracting. Meanwhile, whoa, big push coming in here. These Zealots, the Archons, shredding those Zerglings. Whoa, good Disruptor shots. Actually don't hit their own units. Skinny Malink's Disruptor usage has just been upgraded to GM tier. And this is a pretty nice little push. Zealots on the south side at the same time. Oh shit, the sentries on the north getting surrounded. This army is just like fucking off to the south side, leaving all the support units on the north. The disruptors are fucking going down, man. No! Oh, there goes a bit of the diversity, unfortunately, does get taken out. On the other side, a random roach here, by the way, killing a ton of probes one at a time. This army trying to warp in more zealots to back up these couple of Archons and this Immortal, and they seem to be doing pretty good. The Roaches and the Lings are kind of coming in a few units at a time. This Roach over here, 6 probe kills, is going to say, I'm going to come back and help hold. I can take on all those Immortals and Archons. Easy fucking peasy, mate. We've got a random carrier in the production tab, by the way. Hats off to Skinny Malink for keeping that up. The Roaches trying to pull back, trying to hang on. Their 1-1 upgrades still aren't done, man. It's +2 Zealots, Immortals, and Archons versus 0-0 Roaches that only now have Roach speed. Ooh. And Kylau's still building a lot of Zerglings mixed in there, which is basically the worst unit you can have against Archons and Charge Zealots. Yeah, these Zerglings look kind of nice, and then the Zealots finish warping in, and they're like, and you wait, those are Adepts. Skinny Malink. It's like high intensity. Can I break my opponent? Is like, let's warp in Adepts. I fucking love it. You know, I love it when someone basically leaves the urge to just win the game behind and says, here's 2 fucking Chad Rays. Look at them. Their fucking bladders are full and they're ready to piss on the faces of their opponents. Look at them. Look at them. They're not even aligning their pismatic beams. They're not crossing them there. Oh, they crossed the beams for a second. Yeah, they're crossing their beams. A rando carrier comes in. This is driven by Rando Calrissian himself. Yep. And that's going to be that. Skinny Malink there with the commitment to the diversity creates a fucking hodgepodge, ridiculous PvZ army. But I fucking like it. I like it. And actually landed some disruptor shots, which normally you see a Protoss with like 16 different units like that, and you're like, you're not going to use any of these. You're going to fucking A-move them. Your disruptor's going to friendly fire. You're not... To be fair, he didn't use his sentry spells, but who does at that stage of the game? The fact that he actually won was sick. that was amazing. GG, well played. Skinny Malink. Unfortunately, Kai Lau does end up going down. He's going to go into the bin with his brother Francois from the Franconia country. Franconia, that's what it's called, right? The place with Parus.